Sarah and I'm a recorder player. Before we get into the video, I want to say a big thank you to everybody who ordered my debut album, Constellations. I really hope that you're enjoying it. If you'd like to get your hands on it, link in the description. So I am back again at the Recorder Centre AAFAB in Utrecht. Today I'm going to be showing you something really special. One-handed recorders. I'm sorry if it's a little bit echoey in here. I've done my best with microphones, but I hope you can understand me. Ooh. So I hear from a lot of people who have limb differences or they need special assistance when they're playing, and the Dolmetsch one-hand recorders are amazing. So these are the one-handed recorders made by Dolmetsch. They come in 4 sizes: soprano, alto, tenor, and even bass. And they are fully chromatic, fully functioning recorders that you can play with one hand. So as you can see, it's a regular recorder, and the top where the holes would be is closed, and you have 4 holes just like the bottom half of a regular recorder. Then you have these 4 keys that go up and open holes at the top. You also have this really big comfortable thumb rest so that you can easily hold it, and the keys you can press with this part or with this part. You can buy them either in the right-hand version or the left-hand version, and the good news is the fingerings are the same in each. And chromatically they have a really big range, 2 octaves and a second, so from... So these have been in production for about 8 years, and in the meantime there are a lot of people playing them. I got my hands on them and I thought I would immediately be able to play tunes, but actually the fingerings are really different than a regular recorder. Let's have a look. I am totally relying on this fingering chart here. So let's have a look. Actually, from the bottom note, the first fifth is the same. And then I'm going to be making combinations with these holes and these 4 keys, which open up the back of the recorder. Familiar enough with this instrument to actually be playing tunes on it, but it's totally possible. Okay, so although the fingerings are completely different, it still feels like a recorder. I really like the sound of this wooden instrument, and the technique, other than the fingerings, the technique, articulation, breathing is pretty much the same. So if you're someone who is thinking, I actually physically find this necessary, it really works. Let's have a go at the tenor. Obviously this is heavier. That means that people who can only play with one hand can still play on a good quality instrument in a full chromatic range. Following on from this, maybe you are looking for a bit of physical assistance with your recorder playing, but you're not wanting to go for a totally one-handed one. There are a few ways in which you can help yourself. For example, you could get a tenor or even an alto with a knick, that means a bent neck. This is just a regular recorder but bent, and what it does is enable you to lift your hands up so that you're playing a bit more comfortably, so you're not having to reach down but you're nicely up here. I personally find this more difficult because with a regular tenor, I'm balancing like this, and with a knick tenor, I'm playing vertically, and I find that it falls out of my hands. If you are finding that to be a problem, you can always get a thumb rest attached. You can get thumb rests that are even adjustable for different heights, and then I find that the weight of the instrument can rest on my thumb. As well as being a thumb rest, you could also attach a sling or a cord to put around your neck so that the weight is carried there. For everybody, there is a different solution that can work for you. As well as the bent neck and the thumb rest, you can also get keys attached to your instruments. Here on this tenor, we have keys for your right little finger and index finger and left ring finger. You've got to see what works for you. I had feedback from one of my students that a key helped in terms of the stretch, but the actual action of pressing a key was a lot heavier for your fingers than just closing a hole, and in that case it didn't work. So maybe for yourself you have to weigh it up a bit. Is it the stretch that I have a problem with, or the weight of pushing? Here at AAFAB, they can actually attach keys to any recorder, wooden or plastic. So the best thing to do is give them a call or an email and explain what you want. You can say, yeah, my left ring finger, the stretch is too big, maybe I need a key there, or I'm getting pain from my arm by holding it, so I want a thumb rest, or I want something to put a cord around my neck. And the important thing is, you have to do what's right for you. Don't worry about what other people are saying. Don't push yourself to do something that's physically not comfortable for you because you think that you should be able to do it. If one of these adaptations makes it comfortable and possible for you to play, then go for it. So I'm really curious to hear from you guys. Are there any of you who currently play the one-handed recorder? What do you think of it? Do you like it? Do you have experiences? Please share them in the comments. As always, you can subscribe to my channel by clicking on my face down here in the corner. Over here is a link to the Team Recorder Patreon, where you can choose to support the channel. And up here is a link to the time I came here to AAFAB and watched a recorder being built. Thank you for watching and have a great day.